What's up, girls? Let's be honest. It's Shy, your normal Fridays. And obviously I have someone else with me that's not normally in my videos. This is my girlfriend, Mary. Say hi.
Hi.
She'll be putting her input on this week's subject, which is, I have the text for it, which is ideal perfect date and your view on long distance / internet dating, which is literally perfect that she's here. And you'll find out why. So
Interesting.
okay. Ideal, ideal perfect date is kind of a hard thing because I'm not really a person who likes to. I view dating as like kind of like the step before being in a relationship with a person. But actual dates, I don't know. I don't really like the term, and I don't really like doing it. But I mean, yeah, I don't really have one, so that's like a simple answer. I'll answer stuff and you'll answer it. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I think that's the easiest way. Me answer everything and then you answer it, unless you want to do one thing at a time.
Okay, so should I just talk about the dating thing?
Might as well. What is your ideal perfect date?
Ideal first date?
It's not ideal first date. Just your
it's a
in
perfect
general, your ideal perfect date.
I don't think I really have one. I mean, like you said, what's a date anyway? I mean,
nowadays
spending money or something. I mean, I'd rather just go and like sit outside and talk or whatever.
Especially because nowadays the definition has it really differs by person to person of what is a date.
Yeah. Like some people are like, oh, walking on the beach and blah. It's so cheesy and stupid.
I mean, some people still view a date as what it used to be, as in sitting in a restaurant and talking.
Yeah, but to me, why spend money when you could do, I think tonight was a perfect, first date for us.
I can't see her there.
Here, first date. Because, we cooked dinner together. I thought that was cute, and it was sweet, and it was fun. Granted, our first date was Skype, but...
But, I think... I don't know. But, there's that. Now, let's see, what else do we have at hand?
Internet dating was one of them.
We'll start. Yeah, we'll start with internet dating, then we'll go to long distance. Internet dating, I don't know exactly, Missa, what you're trying to say about that. Internet dating, what would you think internet dating?
There was actually a topic on LLA about that, about internet dating,
really?
And LLA described it.
Explain what LLA is to them.
LLA is a page on Facebook, which if you guys have Facebook, I really suggest checking it out.
We'll put the link down below.
I'll put it down there. It's called Lesbian Love and Advice, and they have some pretty cool stuff going on in there. But they were talking about internet dating about a week ago, actually. And internet dating is I don't know, just being in a committed relationship online. The reality of you're never going to see that person. That's what they described it as.
Oh, okay.
I'll just assume.
So it's different than a long-distance relationship, basically.
Yes, it could be a long-distance relationship, but to me, with a long-distance relationship, there's the potential of being physically together.
So...
Whereas internet, there's not.
My opinion on that is because it seems like that's what Missa wants us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go Missa. My opinion on that is I'm not pro-internet dating. I just feel it's ridiculous of being in a relationship where there's no potential of being with that person in real life. I mean, if you have the problem of being alone, date someone close by, I guess. I don't know. I mean... By your definition of it, which is what I would think it would be, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I've known people who've done internet dating. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just depending on what your values are and what you want out of a relationship. I mean, to some people, they just want that. But for me, I'm not pro it. I mean, I'm not going to... if someone else is in an internet relationship, I guess you can say, I'm not going to hate on them and say, oh no, you can't be in an internet relationship. But for me personally, it's not something that will work out for me.
Yeah, and with me, I would have been, when it comes to you, I would have been totally okay with an internet relationship thing. I would have been okay with that with you. Would have sucked, but... I think you would have been my only exception, but we see, obviously, we see how well internet dating was working.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in exceptions with that. I don't know. Because, this is kind of going into the long-distance stuff, which I'm going to talk about in a second. I feel if I don't have that potential of being forever with that person, why date them? And that's no matter if it's long distance or not. I mean, you could even be close by and there's not that potential of being with them forever. And, like, that's where I take in consideration of who I date. It's not just out of, oh, you know what, I think I like this person, let me date them, or they're hot, or whatever. It's the, can I see myself with having a family with that person and, you know, settling down and stuff. But, I mean, considering my age and considering what I want out of a relationship and stuff, that kind of makes sense. Which, were you going to say something?
Yeah,
And then I'll touch base
well,
on
like, with the whole internet dating thing, like, I guess the reason that birds...
Yeah.
I guess the reason I would have been okay with with internet dating when it comes to you is because, like, I don't feel that I need to be sexually attached to you in any way, because, like...
I don't feel that way either.
I mean, I'm very highly sexually attracted to you. I mean, come on. You're hot and you know it.
No,
but
I'm not. That's one other story.
Whatever, we're not going to fight about this.
No, we're not.
But,
and especially on the club.
Yeah, let's not. But I could have lived forever without any type of sexual thing, and it would have sucked having to go to bed every night for the rest of my life alone.
And me being here and you being there.
Yeah, but I could have
Yeah.
Dealt with it for you, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Long distance, there was something I was saying now, I can't remember, I gotta love my memory.
I don't know,
right?
Let's go to the next topic.
Alright, long distance relationships. Well, I think this is kind of obvious. I actually prefer long distance relationships over, I was gonna say short term, which is not.
Wow.
Opposed to, I guess you could call it local relationships. Hold on, I gotta hold that for a second. It's warm.
Oh my God,
it's okay. And the damn box.
Oh, look, I'm looking at me now.
Yeah, you're looking at you. Can we get us both in the frame? Okay. So, long distance relationships I prefer over, I guess you could say more local relationships, basically by someone living by you. And everybody, the thing about long distance relationships, everybody has their own definition of what it is. Like, I had a friend that considered if you dated someone that was 2 hours away as a long distance relationship. Well, if I dated someone that was 2 hours away and saw them more than once a week or even once a week, I would not consider that a long distance relationship.
No, a trying relationship.
Yeah,
Not long distance.
that's not long distance. But in my opinion, I like them. And why do I prefer long distance over non-long distance, I guess you can say? Well, obviously there's a certain limit. I mean, I'm sorry, the person has to live in the U.S.
Yeah.
That was my limit. But
well, unless that person was willing to relocate from their own country to here.
Which I was going to get into. Thank you for reading my mind.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, you are. I feel with a long-distance relationship, which I recently made a video about this, so it's kind of ironic. I would not consider long distance with anyone unless I knew of that potential of a whatever. Forever. Yes, exactly. If I would not have that potential of forever with that person, that's why I feel long distance is not a good thing. If you don't have that potential of a forever or living by that person, no. Long distance should not work out. Not a good thing. But why do I prefer it? Because when you're with that person and you get to see them, and then they go back, and I mean, eventually a long distance relationship should, and the keyword is should, turn into a local relationship. Can't use my alarm because it's kind of busy under. Okay, it's fine. It's kind of into a more local relationship.
I'm not busy in that way. Clarify.
I'm making my mind like that, but
I got arms.
Yeah, you have my arm. But that's pretty much what I feel is the, like, I guess you can say goal to the long distance relationship. But for me, why I like it better is because you get to appreciate the person and being around them and stuff, and then once they go, yeah, it sucks, you get sad and you don't want them to leave, but the time you spend with them, you get to appreciate more, and then when they live by you, you appreciate that much more as well.
Especially, like, if one of us, like, obviously I'm going to be the one moving to you.
Yeah.
And, like,
well, I can't move.
I'd like to think that you're going to appreciate me just that much more.
Yeah.
Because I am again. Relocating.
We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, but I'm going to be relocating
So,
to be with you. So.
Since we're getting over 10 minutes, what is quickly your opinion on long
I
distance?
think long distance relationships are great. I think everybody should experience a long distance relationship at least once because you become attracted to the person based off of their personality, not who they physically are. Yeah. And I think they're great. I mean, I fell head over heels in love with you.
And I kind
Thank you, Facebook.
Yeah, I kind of fell head over heels. Yeah, head over heels for you. But yeah, that I definitely agree that I think people have too much of a stigma on the long distance relationship. I definitely think that you should get to the point of trusting them. Like, I don't think you should get into a long distance relationship like, bam, I met this person, let me get into a long distance relationship.
No, we were friends on Facebook for like a year and a half.
But that's a whole nother story all in its own. But, I mean, obviously there's a lot I can say, but I don't want to go too long because this has been my longest video on here. So we're going to go, and I will see you guys next week without her, sadly. But hopefully you will see Mary back again soon enough.
You will.
Yeah, okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.